Hi, I'm Kat, and this is the Craft of Wellness. And if you're new here, welcome. Truly, yay! I'm so excited that you're joining us. Around here, we talk about the nervous system regulation, brain science, spiritual awakening, 3D, 4D, 5D consciousness, frequency shifts, and what it actually looks like to build a life that feels good to live in. Because really, you didn't come here just to grind. You didn't come here to work 8, 10 hours a day for 65 plus years. So maybe you can enjoy a couple of good years at the end. Bullshit. You came here to experience being human, awake, present, and embodied. So that leads me to my favorite thing to talk about because it is so easy and life changing, and that is gratitude, but not the fluffy kind, the neuroscience and energetic kind. Gratitude isn't just a mindset, it's a brain practice. When you practice gratitude consistently, you activate and strengthen your prefrontal cortex. It literally lights up. And that's the part of your brain responsible for perspective, meaning making, emotional regulation, and conscious choice. At the same time, oh, my friends, gratitude also helps calm the amygdala. I'm sure you've heard of that. That's your brain's alarm system. Yeah, that amygdala, also known as the barking dog with the kids I work with, it's always scanning for a threat, looking for danger, because its number one job is to keep you safe. But here's the key part a lot of people miss, and I'm going to share with you. If you want your amygdala to be quieter, you don't just silence it. No, you strengthen the prefrontal cortex so it naturally takes the lead. Gratitude literally shifts who's in charge. Legit. And then, oh wait, there's more. Then there's your reticular activating system, or your RAS for short. This is your brain's filter. It decides what you notice, what stands out, what feels important, all that kind of stuff. When you practice a gratitude, um, practice regularly, your RAS gets trained to look for things to appreciate. Not because life suddenly becomes like perfect and everything is like la di da. No, but because your brain starts scanning for evidence of safety, of beauty, and of goodness. Your brain only knows what you tell it, and it only scans what it's been programmed and conditioned to. So, what you practice, you perceive more of. And yes, this is where the law of attraction will definitely slip in. Not in a bypassy way, not at all, but in a frequency meets focus kind of way. Gratitude shifts your nervous system out of survival, your thoughts out of scarcity, and your energy out of contraction. You start broadcasting a different kind of signal, and life responds to that. Now, here's why I'm talking about all of this. Because I have another YouTube channel called The Adventures of Sir Isaac Newton. And pretty much all it is videos of my pug, Sir Isaac Newton. You know, and it's just stuff of like us walking in the woods and him eating ice cream. The world just needs more dog videos. However, in one video, we were walking along the river. We were actually walking right here, the trails behind our house. Okay. One of our favorite places to go. And so in the video, all you see is him walking and, enjoying this in. And I say something like, I'm just taking a moment to soak this in. I am so grateful. This is my backyard. I'm grateful for this river, for this trail, for my body, for my dog, my ability to walk here every day. And I was just really expressing gratitude for such a beautiful thing to have. And then someone commented, and it was very clear they were very upset. But they were saying I was bragging, that I should focus on what others don't have, that people are suffering, and I shouldn't be grateful so publicly. And I remember reading it and thinking, whoa, yow, that hit a nerve. But here's the thing, that response tells me far more about where they're operating from than about what I said. When someone is deeply rooted in 3D consciousness, the scarcity, comparison, survival, injustice, gratitude can feel threatening. I get it. It can feel invalidating, and it can even land like bragging. And when someone is in 4D or 5D consciousness, they're present, they have compassion, they're aware, the abundance. Gratitude is regulation, it's grounding, it's reverence. Different frequencies don't resonate, they irritate each other. They don't make anyone wrong. It just means we're standing in different places. And here's what I want to say clearly. Gratitude does not mean ignoring suffering. It does not mean bypassing pain. It does not mean pretending the world is fair. It means choosing to anchor your nervous system in what's steady and real right now, so you have the capacity to show up with compassion instead of collapse. I can be grateful and aware. I can be blessed and I can be empathetic. I can hold joy and I can honor struggle. That's 5D consciousness, both and not either or. So if gratitude irritates you, pause, not to shame yourself, but to get curious, because irritation is often a mirror, and gratitude might be pointing towards the safety your nervous system is craving. Gratitude isn't bragging, it's regulation, it's perception, it's choice. And when you practice it, wow, your brain changes, your frequency shifts, and your life begins to meet you differently. So if this resonated, my friend, you're in the right place. Take what fits, leave the rest, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.